My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 13, 2024. It is 4:13 a.m. This is video number 2. So let's continue. What I did today is I had a long list. So I separate those lists into groups, and each of the groups gonna be a different video. So right now I'm in Camila and Charles type of group. So let's go on Twitter and continue with the recording instead of putting everything in one. Next tweet. So this is that. There's a way that family looks at those who don't look like them, like they don't deserve to be standing in their vicinity. They aren't worthy when the photo tells so much of who you really are. I mean, this woman, her come about to the public sphere is the worst of the worst. Okay, I'm not saying any one of them. I mean, they all have their own little flaws, including Sunak and everything. But this woman, I don't know. What's the word can you say? To be in a marriage, a hoe, you name it. Destroy families. So she has no credibility of thinking she's better than anybody. There's that here. Some emojis. Okay, Camila has contempt for everyone, like Princess Diana. I'm not saying that she isn't racist, but her treatment of Madame Macron shows just how crude and disrespectful she is to all who come into her orbit. She truly feels as though sharing Chuck's bed has made her into a superior being. Gross. I don't know. This is the thing they put in their head. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe she does. Let me go into that. There's 5 coming. Okay, thank you. We'll find everyone who have actually been in their company will say the exact opposite. I mean, she's just talking hypothetically, but nothing really. He's the prime minister. If she looks at him as if he's got an order around him, imagine how she treat palace servant of color. Oops, the old queen didn't have color servant either. But the thing is that I think one of the tweets that had that image, there was more people showing on here. This person only focused on them too. I think she's probably upset at him for giving Harry the okay to view the Leveson inquiry. Okay, those documents. And then now Harry is proceeding forward with his case and with more evidence. So I think this is what she's pissed about. Okay? This actually showing her, I mean, I don't know what to say about her. She knows the world is watching, and this is the kind of face she put. I don't know. I really don't know. So many other things. Alright? So there's that here. She's just like her ugly husband. There's that. This black guy. As soon as Charles reached him, I've seen it before. He skipped, but the guy pulled Charles' hand. Let's watch. There'll be screenshot.
He tried to act oblivious whenever a black person was near.
Yeah, the guy grabbed his hand.
He tried to act oblivious.
Oh Lord, just think how long Meghan had to tolerate that evil look. Okay, so there's that. While utterly disgusting blatant lies of a tweet, look at that ugly mug. Okay, as if the state of her, the rough backstairs cross-dressing racist boy, have the country look at him like that after the failing his government have put on England, nothing to do with not looking like that, looking at them. But remember, there were 3 or 4 other prime ministers before him. So I was like, no wonder why they switched the others, those other prime ministers. Was it Bojo had to leave? Bojo created the most mess, okay? So we cannot just blame him because there were Bojo and what was the other one, and then the woman who quit really quickly. So there were so many before him. So they're gonna blame everything the others done as if it's the only one who did it. But anyway, let's move on. Next tweet. And now we're talking about KC3, King Charles III, about cancer. I don't believe Charles has cancer, no way, especially running around mixing with thousands of people, shaking hands and kissing First Lady of France's hand. Does the palace think people are that gullible? Maybe it works in the UK, people buy it, so they spew it out and you get the, oh my God, and then he wants to get positive coverage. And then when things go sour again, they're going to say something about he's getting treatment. So he could go back again to the, I mean, they got that under control in the UK. They got it. Okay, while the princess was in hospital, the king had a corrective procedure for an enlarged prostate. Just trying to make sense of logic from you all. Charles is out working and shaking hands, so he must not have cancer. Kate is resting and not doing public duties, but she must not have cancer either, because plenty of people work with cancer. The royal can't win for losing. Okay, you buy it, that's fine with you. Alright, at least wearing a mask. I never had cancer, knock on wood. This kind of thing never come close to any of my family member. Isn't your body needs to be at its most optimum way, whichever the condition you are in at the moment, to be able to fight that kind of disease? So if he's going around without mask, you know, COVID is still around. Without mask, people have different form of, you know, kind of things, that germs passing around. Won't you think the first thing he will do is to put a mask on to prevent his body from getting anything? It doesn't even have to be COVID. Anything from preventing his body to fight the cancer and things like that. But whatever. Alright, just trying to make... Okay, I just read that. Let me go into it. Okay, this pretty much sums up the complete, oh my God, it's moving, complete failure of Sussex. Nah, people's asking questions. Actually, this is the laugh. This is the laugh that he's giving to the UK people, because the UK people buys it. Okay, interesting. Let's talk about lies. You call them racist, yet they look at the fact here. Meg not present for racist conservation. Omid Scobie was the one who named them. Nope. It was what's his name? The one, Piers Morgan. Okay.
I will never believe it. But now we can start the process of finding out if they ever got uttered, what the context was, and whether there was any racial intent at all. Like I say, I don't believe there was. The royals who are named in this book are King Charles and Catherine, Princess of Wales.
Whoever went into the book, because I know about that. They're talking about Omid's book. It as if it was Omid's book who mentioned it. Someone went in and sabotaged it. I don't know what happened after this, because it was only in one. Was it Dutch or which country? It's a foreign language. Okay, a foreign country version that Omid's book only that one mentioned names. So someone. The publisher must have done this on purpose to do that. But all the other translation, none of that. None of the names came out. But Piers Morgan went on national television to say who were the names, the racists in the book. Alright, this is the thing, how they try to meddle thing. So Omid came out and said he didn't mention any names. He doesn't speak that language for him to actually put something like that in the book.
The book's available in a number of languages, and unfortunately I can't speak Dutch, so I haven't seen the copy for myself, but if there have been any translation errors, I'm sure the publishers got it under control. For me, I edited and wrote the English version. There's never been a version that I've produced that has names in it.
Okay? So someone went in there to do that, to create another, I don't know, one of those headlines to go about, to say it was Omid. What went on with that? I hope Omid continue pursuing it, and the back end we don't hear much about that. No, it was Piers Morgan who went on national television to name the two races. Okay, neither Meg nor Harry confirmed these two. Well, Harry and Meghan did not say the name. As a matter of fact, every time they brought it up, he said he's not gonna repeat it.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
So there are several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation with you
it. With Harry.
about how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Prince Harry confirming the allegation.
That conversation I'm never going to share. That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
Okay, unfortunately, for reason known only to themselves, Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace embrace wholly contradictory comms strategies, which, coupled with a number of screw-ups from Kensington Palace, led to the current PR disaster. Okay, you don't really know much about cancer and the different type of treatment available now, do you? Why don't you ask a qualified doctor? I work in a hospital, so I deal with patients all the time with different illnesses and cancers. I had cancer staff and I work but took precautions. Okay, LOL, between my family members who had cancer, I've dealt with about a dozen types. Nah, this is just BS. Okay, so your family is the pediment of cancer type. Okay, that said, your statement has nothing to do with my comment and or point out the contradiction and logic. Why don't you ask OP, okay, if she's a doctor? You know what? I'm not even a doctor. What I just said about your health need to be optimal health-wise to be able to battle the cancer instead of bringing in new form of anything, transmitted thing through the airborne kind of thing. The guy is working without a mask. He should take precaution from preventing any other thing, even a small thing as a cold. Okay, where your body went into shock trying to make your body back into normal. So instead, you want to make the body focus on fighting the cancer. That's the way that I'm. From a okay, I'm not a doctor. Nothing near the medical field. This is the way that I see it. Your body, even a small cut that you have, your body goes into shock because you're not supposed to have a cut. So it goes into a shock to prepare to cure it, all right, to seal it and prevent germs from coming into contact with you. It's the same thing. If he has cancer, you go into chemo, you're doing different things for the body to get back to normal, and at the same time at a cost where the body needs to fight it. So if you letting your body go out there without any precaution, no mask, even as cold, you have a cold, you have to fight the cold to get back to normal again. So instead of bringing new thing into the body that you could at least control by putting a mask, it's not 100%, but at least preventative kind of thing. You want the body to be in a state where let it focus on fighting the cancer instead of bringing smaller things that still need to be to fight, to get the body back to normal. But whatever, let's move on. People wants to be in a cloud, that's their problem. They got I know the UK has the royal family has the UK at the palm of their hand. All right, so there's this here. Why everyone knows people with cancer never shake hands or kiss. Okay, if he loves wealth better than liberty, that's an ad. If he doesn't, then you should have it in his place and see how it goes. Knock on wood, nothing like that spread. Nobody should be going to that. Okay, just look at the very last pic of Her Majesty, the late Queen, and think about what you just said. And remember, it was taken the day before she passed away. That's another thing here, shaking hand, and then boom, they exit her out. Yeah, they lie like a rug, me neither. And absolutely nobody gives a stuff what you think or believe. You vile, horrible, okay. These people are delusional. They don't live in reality. But the UK got them, the royal family got them at the palm of their hand. So what happened here? Okay, so this one is not there. Let me search it the other way. Let's see. Let's pause. Very interesting. When I put the link, it didn't work, but when I type the first sentence, that shows up, but it's still the same link. I don't understand. But anyway, this is the tweet here. You know, it's getting very serious about where is Kate Middleton. There are no photographers anywhere to even capture her parents. This is not normal behavior for somebody who is getting a bit of preventative medical care. Is Kate disfigured, crippled, or has she just quit? Whatever. So that was the tweet. That was the tweet. There's no comment. So that's that. I thought there was more to it. Okay, this is my last one for this, but I have two set of groups of topics to talk about. Next one. What the hell? The things are not working. The links. Let me see what's going on. Okay, something is going on. Okay, something went wrong, but I find a tweet, but for some reason, maybe the internet, something is going on with the internet. So I'm gonna pause, and then when it's working again, I'll continue, and I'll go back to the other tweet as well. So let me pause and let me start editing, and then I'll come back. Something is going on that makes Twitter not working. All right, so that's for now. I'm just pausing it. I'll be back. I'm looking at something else here, and I just responded to. So it says something went wrong, but don't fret. Let's give another shot. Let's see here. Maybe something is going on with Twitter. Yeah, something is going on, but I'll come back on Twitter. For now, let me start editing my first video. Okay, so let me go back. I open a new tab. Let me go back to the other tweet before that one. So there's this one. The link works, so it's working now. Okay, that's why I was like, I thought there was more comments underneath it. Okay, you know, it's getting very serious about where is Kate Middleton. There are no photographers anywhere to even capture her parents. This is not normal behavior for somebody who is getting a bit of preventative medical care. Is Kate disfigured, crippled, or has she just quit? There's that. No one captured the Sussex kids either. What do you think that means? I mean, what the kids has to do with that? They're not working royals. Let's pause and respond to that. Alright, so this is what I wrote here. I didn't send it yet. Okay, so the Sussex kids are not working royals. King Charles III and William kick Harry and Meghan out. Remember court documents? They don't have to show picture of their kids. Kate is tax-funded royal. She's supposed to go out and wave to you and the rest of the peasant. Harry and Meghan's kids are not part of this deal, so your statement doesn't apply. So that's that. And then, let's read some of the comment. That they are in America out of your lying lens. Where is Kate? Okay, actually, that is not true. There were several last year at the 4th of July parade in California. It is against the law to publish pictures of kids' faces, but sure, don't be concerned about Kate or the two children. This from a family that exploit their children. Okay, it means their parents are doing a good job and keeping their lives private, just as Beatrice and Eugenie are with their own children. Okay, Sussex kids, there it is, aren't tax-funded royals and therefore don't have to participate in your dog and pony show. They're private citizen, not on the public's payroll, and after all the racist abuse directed toward them because of people like yourself, I hope no one sees them again until they're adult. They don't have to perform for you or anyone else. So there's some very good comment here. It means they're not working royals, so don't need to be paraded for all to see. You are a weirdo and a pervert asking to see young kids of a privately funded family. That's what your comment means to me. Okay, that's in Spanish, so that's that. Okay, so let's block her ass. I don't want to see her nonsense again. Okay, back. Okay, in my opinion, Kate Middleton is disfigured or bad physical appearance. The situation of Kate Middleton is very serious. That is the reason she can't be seen. Okay, she can't be seen physically. Kate love media's attention, especially since Meghan came into the picture. She is stressed out. There's a laugh here. I totally agree, Georgia, because she's just not showing her face. Maybe she's been paralyzed from operation, needing extensive physical therapy for speech and walking. Maybe she needs help with speech in terms of delivering a speech. Okay, there is something sinister going on for sure. I mean, eventually people have to know. The truth will come out. back off, find a picture of Sussex kids. They've been missing longer. Okay, so let me go look for my comment here. Alright, so someone responded, why are Sussex kids or any of yours or other people's business? They are not paraded around like little circus animal like a Wells kids. Harry's kids are not on, okay, someone responded, I don't need to type it, are not on the taxpayers' roll, or they due to being private citizen of USA, yet Kate is. Now title off and find Kate. There's that. She's having medical treatment and needs privacy. End of story. But they then get that's the picture here. No, it's not the end of the story according to media around the world. Get out of your little bubble. Straight out like I'm laughing because she said no. It's not the end of the story. Kate strained all the photos supposedly taken of Kate and blurry and not showing her actual face. There's that. That's an ad. Let me read this and then that's it. Whatever's here. Where's Archie a little bit? So someone responded here. They are at home with loving, protective parents who want to keep their children away from pervert and sickos. They are not on the taxpayer's payroll, as Prince Harry is an unpaid working royal. But if you want to perv on children, the Wells kids are there for you to drool over. Okay, a royal source has confirmed that the Princess of Wales is actively looking for the missing hacker. Nah. So there's my response here. I didn't send it yet. Well, I don't know whose kids she's looking for based on your statement, but since you say she's somewhere looking for some children, I have no clue who you mean. She's well enough to show her face to the people who's funding her upkeep. Alright, so there's that. And blacker. I mean, these people are ridiculous. Alright, so there's that. Or did Will quit in favor of? There's that. Okay, so eventually the truth will come out. So this is my last one for this video. Alright, let's see if it works, because before the links were not working. Okay, so it's working now. Okay, I'm not saying Kate Middleton doesn't deserve privacy and protection. I have argued for literally 7 years that Meghan Markle deserved that too. The mental gymnastic that some royalists and members of the British press are making to argue it's okay to abuse one but protect the other is deeply disturbing. Okay, Meghan seek attention. No, where is she now? She hasn't come out since, let me see, the Nigeria trip. She hasn't come out now, period, end of story. Let's respond to that as well. Okay, I had to change a lot of things to fit my entire thought here. Only 3 characters left here. So why I haven't heard a thing about Meghan since the Nigeria visit? When her work is promoted, people like you lose your minds. If Meghan seeks attention, why she's not out every day? She literally ignores the entire UK. She didn't even step out the airport on her way to Nigeria. UK still crying. I was trying to type something else, but I couldn't fit it, so I end with that. UK is still crying for her. Let's see if it will fit. For her. See, I'm missing stuff, so let's just leave this two out. Alright, so that's that. These people are ridiculous. Seriously, where have you been for years? Princess Catherine has had years of name calling. Oh, please. Okay, but not when over Meghan. Was it, they claim Meghan make Kate cry, but it was completely the opposite. Okay, so there's this here. Alright, as Meghan acknowledged, Kate had had her own issue in the press. None were rooted in racism. Wady Katie compares to almost straight out of Kempton, exotic, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Really? Alright, so that's that. These are people, you know, they will ignore. There's something in their brain that's completely removed from seeing what is truly happening, but they like to inflict similar type of things. Okay, it's the monarchists being so hurt when you call out their double standard nonsense. Alright, honestly, I don't think any of this is about Kate deserving privacy. Something has happened to her, God knows what, and they desperately want to prevent the public from finding out. It will come out eventually. There's a difference between wanting her in the public eye again versus wanting a well-checked. That's why people are concerned, because they think she's not being protected. I'd rather have us feel like shit because she's trying to heal versus feeling like shit because she's dead. Okay, yes, and there's absolutely no reason any of this abuse of Meghan had to happen. There's plenty of room in that family for everyone to work for the British people, and Meghan already had experience. The royal family and jealousy courtiers ruin it all. Alright, so the, you know who's missing all of that? The people who need the help. But it's the recycle system here. Meghan was gonna, Harry and Meghan together was gonna stop the cycle. Okay, so they want the cycle continue, the recycle system that I'm always talking about, where the government put people in poverty, and then you have the royal family pretend to help the poverty, the sick, the poor, whatever, but they're not doing shit. And then you have the tabloid, talking nonsense. Look at this. Are they talking about Kate right now? No. Are they talking about real issue that's going in the UK? Maybe Byline. I don't know about the others. The other tabloids are just focusing on Meghan only. Okay, nonsense. Harry's buying home here, which I think is gonna be on my next video. This videos I'm almost done. Yeah. They're focusing on Harry's buying home in the UK. Nonsense. Nobody knows. Harry and Meghan don't tell people what they're doing until they drop their work. And you know what they have been doing in the past couple months. They're confusing people, putting nonsense left and right, and then you have their minions, buying it and then trying to spread it some more on social media. All right, so that's that. If she's well with her kids, good for her. But I'm not, whatever happened to her, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so people are concerned that people are not seeing her, and lies after lies keep on being put out there about her. They see her, but next thing you know, she's nowhere to be seen, putting fake photos, putting letters, saying she wrote this and all of that. So, I don't know. There's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna do the next video that has to do with Harry. Let's go. This is one of the things. Is this one working? Maybe this tab is okay. So this will be the next tweet I'll be talking about, and there are only 5 tweets making reference to Harry. Okay, so I'm separate those topics into different videos. All right, so that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
We ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.